Alright, what's up y'all? Yeah, so it was actually just editing that last video, getting ready for it to go up. And yeah, I just realized I said that I was going to film the whole process of the trailer. And yeah, we're about halfway through the process of the trailer already. So we got the deck taken off. Actually had to cut it apart. So that was interesting. Most of it was dry rotted, as we knew already. But yeah, here's the shape of the rest of it. I still got to cut. Well, I still got to grind down all the bolts because they pretty much snapped inside of it or seized. So, but yeah, I got some of it painted already. This frame is actually already cut out and laying right here. And yeah, so it doesn't look pretty, but there was a crack in that weld and I kind of just re-welded it. Please don't judge my welding. I'm not a welder by trade, so, and realistically, this is my first time actually welding, which is funny because it's my welder, but yeah. So the plan for this is the two frames that are bent, which is the one that was already cut out, and then this one right here. They're getting cut out and replaced with C-channel, strengthen up the trailer, and then we're going to brace the whole thing up and down as much as possible. And then I'm also going to build a mount for the Ruckus to go on the tongue of the trailer, which I'm currently working on right now. Got this piece of angle iron that I'm going to weld from this straight beam, so it's pretty much going to go something like that. Just a little bit more of a brace, then I'll build some brackets off of this for the mount for the Ruckus, so we can take that thing to the track. And yeah, we'll see how far we get on this. Welder's putting in work, probably gonna have to go buy another spool of wire, but hopefully not. And then yeah, we already picked up the wood for the deck, which is laying over here. I still need to seal it, might do that tonight. Yeah, I actually took off the next 2 days from work to hopefully knock out a decent amount of this. Tomorrow we're gonna go pick up the material for the cage for the G and all the metal for this, because we're also gonna do a tire rack on it since we're doing all this welding and stuff anyway. But yeah, we've got David's chop saw here. Actually about to set this up. Kind of just debating whether to wait for David to get over here to do more welding and then kind of just measure out and cut all of the bracing, which realistically the only one we can do right now is the one from the back end to this. We're just going to do straight bars all the way down and then kind of go from there, see if there's any more stiffening we need to do on this, because I kind of want to get rid of this whole like cage setup thing on it, aside from the front, because we're going to use that as the platform for the tire rack. So yeah, decent amount of work. My wallet's definitely hurting, but this is kind of what you got to do if you want to, I wouldn't say just drifting, but racing in general. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the chop saw set up, figure out how to use that, and then start cutting. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys down, probably set you guys up for the time lapse while I'm cutting stuff, but yeah. All right, so yeah, that weld kind of looked like crap, that last one. So I'm probably gonna grind it off and redo it. That's the only thing that I've somewhat been struggling so far, is kind of the 90-degree fillet welds. I don't know if I'm just trying to do too much or what, but the first one didn't come out too bad. The camera will focus. Still not great. I mean, there's a little bit of porosity and stuff in it, but compared to that, a lot better. And then, yeah, the vertical one here, I'm probably gonna grind that off and try and redo it. I haven't decided yet. I might try and do this weld before I start grinding on welds and stuff, but yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with this one right here. Decent penetration, you can see the heat mark, and then yeah, the weld looks decent. I'm not gonna say the weld looks great, but what do you expect from someone who doesn't normally weld? So yeah, well, I'm gonna get right back to it, and I'll update you guys once I start grinding, I guess, or after it's all cleaned up. All right, got that stuff ground down. I don't think I'm gonna re-weld it because I just smacked the crap out of it, and yeah, that's pretty solid. So but yeah, ground clean. That one doesn't look bad. Texting Kevin, who's actually a welder now. He said it's not bad, but ground that one down a little bit, that one, and then kind of just, if it'll focus, kind of just beveled that one. There you go. Yeah, not sure. I don't know if I'm gonna get much more welding done today. I think what I'm gonna do with the metal we do have, which is the old brace, or the old frame, is I'm gonna start cutting it into chunks for the bracing for the trailer. So working on these ones back here. I'm trying to figure out a place to actually put them too. Might actually just put them in line with the ramp mounts. So probably mount one like right there, run it all the way down. Or what I can do, but it would kind of suck because that means I have to remount, might potentially have to remount this light. That doesn't even work, so kind of who cares about that, is to kind of offset it and put it here and run them kind of in line where the bolts used to sit all the way down. And then yeah, the plan for this is brace from here to here, and then there to the new frame, skip over the axles, and then frame up there to the frame up there. And then also might potentially weld another cross beam into the A-frame, which we can walk over there. Might put another brace like right here into the A-frame. Call it good there. Not really entirely sure how much more bracing I want to do, especially since we're getting rid of this cage thing, the rails. So we'll just do it as we go. Yeah, the battery on this is about to die, so I need to go get a new battery, but yeah, that's where I'm at. So, see you guys in a bit.